it's me, Nick, the super awesome drawer himself, and today I am back with another super awesome drawing tutorial, and today we will be drawing a portal turret. Now, the portal turrets are robots from Portal 2 that GLaDOS puts in test chambers, essentially slow you down and to try to kill you. And they're basically these oval-shaped little white robots that have two side panels on them that open up, and they can fire machine guns on you. Now, apologies in this video because the commentary is probably going to be a little strange because I'm recording during a thunderstorm, and I've done that occasionally once before. It's been rainy around here lately. And now, for this drawing, you're going to be needing a ruler, an eraser, and a pencil. And now, turrets are a little bit more ovally, so you don't need the ruler a whole lot, but for whatever reason you do, that made no sense the way I said it, but you'll basically see why, because I'm already going to start out by using the ruler. So, what you're going to start out by doing is essentially getting to the middle of your paper, and you should go up a little bit more. It doesn't have to be directly the middle, but it should be so you have a lot of slack around the edges of this. So I put your ruler about right there so you can see where it is a little bit better. And then let me zoom down here so you can see what I am doing. So, and yes, you probably also noticed I have my paper portrait style, and that is essentially because turrets are skinny, so I have more room for them. So I'm going to draw up like this, a line to 2.5 inches. Then I'm going to go up an inch, and then I'm going to draw another line, 2.5 inches. And I've been having some difficulty with essays, even though I did it fine in the practice. I've been having to find a way to re-record this section of it. And now parallel, which is the hard part, you're going to draw it again. So you're going to erase that line because that's too shaky. And you're going to go up like that, and then position it so you can see the other one. Just go up like that. And yes, that is how you're supposed to do that, and just equal it out in the little curvy places. And now this is basically where the two frames of the turret meet. And a common misconception people do get when they draw turrets is that they're all one huge frame, and that actually isn't true. They're actually two little shells that get put together, and actually 4 shells if you count the little side panels that come out. And now you're going to draw these round semicircles on both these sides right here, and that is where the turret's eye is going to be. The turrets have one red eye right in the center of their shells, and that is what that is for. And now, here's the part where I had some trouble drawing earlier when I did the practice video, which is why I'm about to get my phone out. Okay. So, down here on the bottom, you're going to draw essentially just these little round bits. But you shouldn't focus too much on drawing the bottom first, because up at the top is where it has its major oval shape, and then it comes down like this. And the reason we're going to have it come down like this is because we are going to be drawing it without with the cannons out. So that's why I have to do the edges like that. And then just guide it down the rest of the way to the bottom, like so. And now you're going to do that with the other side, and sometimes it is a little painful to make the sides entirely symmetrical, and I already do not like how that comes out. And I want to get this done in a single take, like I did with my last drawing tutorials videos. So hopefully that will work out. You cannot see, dang it. You cannot see that with my arm whatsoever, so I am trying to shift in a position that I can see what I'm doing, along with seeing what the camera can see. And now you can come down. Just like this. Actually, I'm a little nervous that there's going to be a blackout or something. And my phone went out. I think that's okay. I think I can remember how it works. And there, that's essentially what you do, and I'm just going to make this bit slightly rounder, and then you're good for the turret's actual body. So now that you're like that, you can draw the little lines where you can see the inner turret, or the part of the turret, without its shells, or the functional turret. Draw a little line up there. And then right here, the way you draw a turret eye is you just draw a circle like that, my classic wheel circle. And then you draw a bunch of little lines around the circle to make a little ring. And then you can just draw a little eye right there. That's how you do the eye. Fairly decent. And now you're going to do the feet. Now the way you do the feet is to sort of do a sliver here, sliver there, I guess like these little snaky pieces. I guess S's you should call them. Oh dear. I want you to see what I'm doing, and actually I should really move the camera down here, move my paper up, I guess, because my camera really isn't moving at all. Well, except for when I bump it by accident. And you're just going to continue shading in these legs, because turrets have flat legs. And the reason why they look this skinny is because these are like supposedly deployable, because when turrets first start out, they're like fully, it's very strange to like fully curled up, I guess. I don't know. Now, then right here, you're gonna draw these little, like, I guess rectangles with these concave bottoms, jujube type shapes almost. And then you're gonna draw the main support system of the turret, which is just gonna be this giant half parallelogram right down here. And it should have that little round bit at the bottom. Well, not round, but that flat bottom that curves off. And now back here, you're going to draw a third leg. Is just this little blip right here because it can't fully be seen. But back there, you're going to draw the full shield of it. And then just that little rectangle. And I think I should have used a ruler on those. I'll actually recommend that to you. There's a common instinct there. Now you're going to draw the turret's guns in themselves. And to do that, you're just going to come out on these little 1/2 inch lines right here. And to make sure they're parallel, just like buzz it down. And then you're going to come out like that. Right there. And now you just have your little turret points, which the guns are going to be attached to. And you just draw. Oh, that looks horrible. The little shafts that the guns are connected to. Right there. You can draw that there. And then you're going to draw a large 1.5 inch rectangle right here. And right here. Oh, actually, no, not right there. It's actually going to be connected to that. What? So like that. And now that, and then I guess you need to draw the rest of the rectangle. That did not occur to me for a second there. I'm a weirdo. Now do that for the other side. So now you have those, and then you're just going to draw some smaller rectangles on the rectangle, and it actually helps for these to be rounded edge rectangle. I will straighten those out in a minute, by the way, because those don't look the best. And just fun fact for turrets, that turrets don't actually use gunpowder in their machine guns. They just use supercharged springs, because Cave Johnson in Portal 2 states that turrets fire the whole bullet, which is 40% more bullet per bullet, apparently. And apparently they're also stuffed through bullets right at the top, down here. And then you're going to draw little holes in them, which can just be little dots as long as they look like they're cannons. And you can just draw them in like that. Then I guess you can draw little gear tracks if you want. That's just my own addition. That's really nothing necessary. Now you're going to fully draw same length little side rackets right here, and you're going to have this come out right there is the line, and then that's going to come all the way down to the ground, and it should actually get skinnier as it goes. So when it finally gets down there, it closes. And you can also make it look to be attached a little bit more like that. And once again, you're going to do the same thing on this side. You're gonna start up. And go out like this. And once again, this is gonna come, no, actually, this is gonna go all the way down to the ground, just like that. So there's the other side, and you can also do that. I'm actually going to change this up a little bit because I do not like that personally. Like I said, it is difficult to get turrets entirely symmetrical. So if you know some trick to doing it, tell me and I will be grateful to hear it. There's just another way. And like I said, I just don't entirely like how this is coming back. I may just cut and fix it. I may just cut and fix it to the outro screen. The worst comes to worst, and plus my pencil does need to sharpen. And now at the very top, turrets do actually have an antennae. And the way you do that antenna is you're just going to draw a little. I'm going to draw the two black roots of the antenna right here. Now, the first antenna is just going to be a straight line, like that. And now the other antenna is going to be a straight line that curves up and goes up like that, just above it. And I have no idea why they shaped the antennas like that. I think that was just a way to be futuristic. But in total, that's what it comes out looking like. So there you have it, your average standard Aperture Science turret sketch. This is pretty much all there is to drawing one. Then I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, leave a like, and I will see you on the next episode. Goodbye.